Hey, it's Metal Jesus here, and a couple of YouTube drama channels are claiming I intentionally stole or plagiarized another band's song, Rata Blanca is the song, and for my theme tune. That's not 100% not true. We don't do that in Seattle. They're going so far as to try and convince the band on Twitter that they should issue copyright claims against my videos. As you can see below, I still have my CD backup Sony Vegas audio files with the date timestamps from 1999. Originally, we had the titles the other day. Of course, I have no proof that this is just a blank CD which I've just written stuff on. There's no proof that that contains anything going back to 1999, and that was the song that Dom's claiming it is before 2005 when the band released their song. But we're getting into a lot of the comments coming up, because if you actually look at this, I got 700. I'm so popular. I got 4,500 likes and 735 comments on here, and I think I'm starting to turn into Cliff Richard with an American accent. But just put it in newest order, and we go back to the start. But oh God, hi, my name is Brett Weiss. Dominic invited me today because my face, well, apparently Eddie S. Punk's face appears in my Nintendo book, and I'm an Intellivision Amico shill. If you look at the thumbnail, I might bring the thumbnail up in a moment, but the picture he's talking about is on there. But my name's Brett Weiss, by my book, by my Patreon, and I love this. I'm friends with Tommy Tallarico, and I love that the NES Punk, the Pat the Northeast Spunk, has brought out this video, and there's this lady and zombies something. I got a new name. I got a new nickname. I'm no longer Brett Wise. Storytime about the time I wrote for a retro video game omnibus by a person with whom I will not name directly, but for reference, the name rhymes with wet wet rice. Oh God, got my voice back. Oh God, I was in. My brain was inhabited by the ghosts of, or not the ghosts, but the souls. They haven't got a soul. Brett Weiss and MJR. Brett Weiss is now known as Wet Rice. So you cannot say Brett Weiss anymore. Anyone who says Brett Weiss will be banned immediately. No, you won't be banned. Yeah, he's now forever known. Just call him Wet Rice. Brett Weiss equals Wet Rice. I think that's brilliant. Well done. I think Antoinette was the name, and hence Ant. In the UK we have Ant. The only Ant we know is Ant and Dec. Thankfully it's not one of them. But anyway, so that's. I'm not going to play the video. You can have a look at Pat's video. It's very entertaining. And yeah, so we're just going to go through a lot of the comments on MJR's Sympathon. A lot of them cover the same details we've covered already on the Twitter feed, and I did reply to a lot of the tweets with a link to my playlist about MJR, just basically showing that he false copyright strikes people. That was a few hours ago at the time of making this. I've not had any replies to it as of yet, but certainly not from anyone who's who I'm. I was replying to the simps, basically. I wasn't replying to everyone. I was replying to the simps. So there we go. Anyway, let's get on with it. Okay, so we'll go through a lot of the comments here. I mean, the last video, it took almost an hour. It went on, for almost an hour. I could try and go through every single comment in advance and curate them and just pick out the best ones, and bring it down to a nice 5-minute little video. Or I could just make it run for an hour, however long this runs for, because I'm just a weak-ass YouTuber with hardly any subscribers, and I haven't got 900,000 subscribers all hanging on my every word, just ready to jump and finger my butthole at a moment's notice, because they look up to me because I am the Jesus of the YouTube. So so and people just watch my videos anyway because they uh, know I have long hair and a goatee. And you must always listen to a man who has a goatee because it just means they need to be listened to, because it means a goatee means somebody is important. Just like when someone has pronouns in their Twitter bio. Anyways, so Robert Patterson, someone trying to make easy money out of you. Do you realise how little YouTube actually pays when it comes to YouTube revenue? You don't get a huge amount, you know. It pays for a couple of nights out in a month. I'm not taking that away, but it's not exactly like I can retire on it, is it? Apparently I saw this again last night when it popped up on my news feed on my YouTube thing. The, the I mean, before he took it offline, unless he brought it back, I don't know. At the time, many, many years ago, when the creator of Flappy Bird, that online game, he made it. He took it down because he got sick of the people criticising him. But 2014 it was. He took it down, but even though he was getting around £30,000 a day, 30 grand a day from adverts, just just surrounding his little game. But anyway, let's have a look at some of the comments. Actually, the band is fairly well known in Argentina and South America. And riffs are actually very similar, which is why a good thing Jason kept records of the tunes. Yeah, because it's really such proof of that picture that it's from 1999 and that it contains that content. Legal incoming, no, just trolls trying to take him down. Ha! Rata Blanca is a big band in Spanish-speaking world. I highly doubt they would try to take advantage of a YouTuber like MJR. Why? What makes him so special? Why are you trying to suck him off, Ricardo? Good God. Hayley Will, there's a picture there of a woman having her face eaten by a man. A-holes, love you, MJR. You see, I could reply to some of these like I did with Twitter, but because I'm not sure what would happen. I know because MJR shadow banned me on his channel. I think if I replied to any of these, it would show up on my channel for me, but wouldn't show up on anyone else. So I could reply, but they wouldn't see my comments, and nobody would see my comments. So there we go. Even if I disliked comments. Who can hate or start drama with Metal Jesus? The dude is great. Sounds like, oh God, sounds like someone wants something for nothing. People hating love, controversy, publicity, and most of all, drama. And the takedown of MJR's videos will go, it'd be fucking hilarious. It would cause a lot of drama. No, I don't want them taken down. I think the most that would happen is that if Rata Blanca issued copyright claim on his videos, which they could do, or at least put it down as a force MJR to state that it's a cover version, then then it would split the revenue between them, which would be a fair amount. Mr. Boombastic says, well, you out the bun and me out the cheese. Well, you can't argue with that, can you? Chuck. No, I wonder if it's that Chuck. DJ Cuck. People got too much time on their hands. Oh, I've got plenty of time on my hands, thank you very much. That's because I'm a single male. Hidden Heretic, I'm normally not into litigation, but this is one of those times people should be sued, though they are in another country, I'm guessing. Well, you guessed correct. God, no punctuation there whatsoever. Well, no one's sued him yet as of yet, or even issue any copyright claims. Whether Rata Blanca plan to do anything, I don't know. YouTube drama channel equals scum of the earth? Oh yeah, I quite agree. People have nothing better to do, you got to deal with that, blah blah blah. They'll find a way to sue them. Metal Jesus rocks. I'm thinking that the YouTube channel might be breaking the harassment rules on this site. They never once reached out to me for a comment or did any research before posting. Not hard to use the Internet Archive Wayback machine or Wikipedia to see published dates. I'm not going to bring it up here, but I did try looking on the Wayback machine actually, because I have had a look through some of these comments already. The only thing that's actually on the Wayback machine for Metal Jesus Rocks is it's from 2006. It just actually let's just try and bring something up just so saves trying to faff about. Bear with me. Okay, so Metal Jesus says, not hard to use the internet. Okay, Wayback Machine, etc., etc., and Wikipedia. So I brought up Wayback Machine, MetalJesusRocks.com, 5,500 captures. I'm not going to bring up the website, but because I did try bringing it up, and it just brings up his. Well, I'll bring up the first thing it comes to. From 2006 to 2016. Site stats. I've not clicked on that before. What else do we get with that? Indie Pops. So, does it go up to 1999? No. It's Indie Pops again. So it only comes up with June 2006 onwards. So you can't see what's in 1999. So that's where he's using his get out. So MJR is lying. Now, and also he mentions Wikipedia. Well, I tried to look up Metal Jesus Rocks Wiki. Comes up with Wikitubia. So not the actual Wikipedia websites until you get to it's in Norwegian. Metal Jesus Rocks, pseudonym of Jason Lindsay. He's got a YouTube channel. So there's no dates in there anyway. So Lindsay was beginning 90 years ago. 90 years ago, he worked for Sierra Online. Whatever. Basically, there's nothing there that mentions 1999 and his silly Butana song. And it just mentions that his start date of his YouTube channel was April 2006, and he's got almost 900,000 subscribers. So there's nothing there about 1999. So, Mr. Jesus Rocks, if that is your real name, which it isn't, it's bullshit. Breaking the harassment rules on this website? Well, no. I'm not bringing any. I've made a video pointing out facts. You know, if you want to see pointing out facts as harassment, then you're wrong. Repo Man, go after them as hard as you can and make a statement with it. It'll make these people think twice about doing it to other people. Well, it depends if other people throw false copyright strikes at me, so no. Go as hard as you can. You see, he doesn't really want to make a statement with it. He certainly won't make a video about it because it's just, you know, he wouldn't get the same number of hits as he would for one of his regular videos, or the same retention, and he probably just wants to move on from it. So it wouldn't benefit his channel. Something about DK oldies, I didn't pay attention to any of that. Anyway, I know I saw RGT85 made a video about that, and yeah, I have no idea what's going on there. So anyway, I don't make videos about things I know nothing about. That's for RGT85 to do. Yeah, sometimes songs sound similar. Similar chord progressions will sound the same. It's not a similar chord progression. It's just the exact start of their song, just slightly speeded up a bit, is MJR's song. Blows my mind how much time people have, blah blah blah. Time to be free is a luxury to be spent on art and learning. Well, I'm learning a lot. Everyone's learning a lot thanks to me. Innocent until proven guilty. Haters are going to hate, but hopefully the band in question does not fall under their bad influence and see it all as meaningless drama. Keep pushing forward, MJR. Nowadays it's guilty regardless of proof. No, YouTube and copyright claims is guilty and instant demonetization, and then spend years trying to prove innocence. Seriously, they'll auto ban you before they even look into the claim. And Tylenol says not even when it comes to copyright claims. So innocent until proven guilty. Well, try telling that to everything to do with Jimmy Savile. He was never found guilty because he was never brought before a court of law, which would make it sound like Jimmy Savile is innocent. And yeah, you try going into a group of people and saying you think Jimmy Savile is innocent, and then see what sort of looks you get. President Trump, don't worry, man, we got you back 100%. Stay healthy and stay strong, man. Sending all my love to you and your friends and family. Touch me on the back and say me Mr. Rowe. I have no idea what that means. Even if you did steal it, it's literally a YouTube intro. You have to be king mouth breather to care about this. Even if you did steal it, well, if you steal something, you don't get a free pass, you know, whoever you are. It's a somewhat generic riff. No, it's not. Haters gonna hate, blah blah blah. It's all good, we got you back. Bunch of cucks. Blanca just got over 3.25 million views for free. Well, not from them. Never heard of them before today. So the man who is all about rock music has never heard of Blanca. Of course. Then again, he's not really into music, is he? He's not really metal. There's nothing about him that's metal. Well, what? Unless he's had an injury and he's got a plate in his leg, a metal plate. There's nothing about anything to do with him or his music that's metal. There's maybe sort of slight soft rock, and that's it. You know, even Europe, they're harder rock. They're heavy metal compared to what he is. Good God, Europe's Carrie. That's heavy metal compared to anything Metal Jesus has done. Nuisance lawsuits. No one's issued any lawsuits. I'm glad you have ironclad proof. MJR has ironclad proof. Yeah, just a photo of a CD with stuff written on it. Would not even acknowledge their existence, MJ. Well, he has done because he started this whole shitstorm. The guy's going after my livelihood, so I need to. Oh, blah 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 blah. In a perfect world, we just play video games together. Yeah, and they don't throw false copyright strikes. Always has to be some starting drama. There are any real issues in their life. Well, MJR doesn't. Karens are everywhere. Oh God. Differences you mentioned mean it's fair usage, even if it is stolen. It's not fair use. It does not equal stolen. Mr. Leaf. Good God. Make like a tree. Mr. Leaf. Make like a tree and get out of here. There are tons of songs that sound similar. Blah blah blah. Oh, I agree on that. Blah 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 blah. Da 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 da. Vanilla Ice did not copy Queen either. Well, he used their intro or their backing track or whatever it was. F them channels. You do your thing, MGR. We got your back, Angel Jesus. The Funky Dick is returning. I think they're mad that your song has been played more than the original. I doubt it has, you know. Do dot be scamming MJ. You stole that lol. Chris, I think you got issues, man. I think your keyboard's a bit broken. Do not fucking apologise for anything, metal dude. Reach out to the band directly and maybe do a project together, like a duet. Oh, good God. Have them on the show and talk about video games. Dude, that would be rad as hell. I just heard of them today. Lie. God, if he's Pinocchio, then his nose will be shooting through the. He'll be shooting through the window, and he'll have to buy a new house. Another new house. That'd be awesome. A win for everybody except the haters. They are arguably the biggest Argentinian metal band. Haters are going to find any reason to hate. Blah blah blah. Is that still out to reach? I imagine the language barrier will be a sticking point. I doubt it very much. MJR isn't a small channel with no reach. Seen smaller channels get celebrities on before. I wish I could reply to some of these. This would be so fucking funny. Blah, 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 blah. Well done, Jason. Always keep a record of your original work, kids. Yeah, because it's such obvious work, such big proof, isn't it? I'm curious on your song. Do you have it licensed? Because if then that's a loss. I've seen it happen to. Just get commas, full stops. They are free. And then he just adds isn't. So which word are you replacing? And just you can edit your comments, you know. We publish a CD through mp3.com. I show it in several of my game room tools. That's still no proof of anything. I never delete anything for this reason alone, except for your history. After you've visited certain websites, Mr. Fancy Action now. I bet you will. You obviously like some kind of action anyway. Blah blah blah. God please you, please. I always hear about drama channels, yet I never see them. Well, won't be too far to find if you're on Twitter at least. Must be doing something right and not subscribing to them. Most of my views come from people who aren't subscribed to me. I think about 95% of people who watch my videos are not subscribed. So I've got about over 6,000 subscribers. So imagine if 95% of those who are watching but not subscribed, if they all subscribed, I would instantly have over 100,000 subscribers, and I would get well, is it silver plaque or something? Yeah. So all these 100,000 people watching, all go and subscribe to my thing overnight, and make me very happy. They release drama videos because their regular gaming videos don't get views. Well, we addressed that in the last video. Blanca plagiarised almost their entire discography from Yngwie Malmsteen. Heaven Tonight, I remember that was out when I was a kid, about 15, 16 in the 80s, and I bought an Yngwie Malmsteen album, and it's fucking awesome. So Yngwie Malmsteen, I salute you. Don't people realise there are lots of songs that sound similar? It's not that, blah blah blah. Hatters are a different breed of petty hatters. Long-time viewers, we know the truth. Fight them with all you got, Metal Jesus. That's because you're winning. It's YOU_RE, Mr. Wax. I love Rata Blanca. It's a classic Hispanic rock band. So they've gone from Argentinian to Hispanic. I think there's a difference there. No wonder your intro sounded familiar. Regardless, I'm sure there's no copyright here. Sure. Insert gif here of David Schwimmer from Friends going, sure. Yeah, there are countless songs that sound similar, blah blah blah. Drama is business model. I love Rata Blanca. Didn't stop a particular YouTube channel from trying to convince a band on Twitter. You see, I always think of Homer Simpson when he goes, "See, because of me, now they have a warning." So, which also makes me think of many years ago in the 80s. I must have been about 13, 14. I used to stay over at my grandparents' house a lot, from like a Friday to a Sunday, and used to take my ZX Spectrum over, play games, and we'd go out for walks and things on the Saturday and Sunday, and we'd go to the local supermarket. And one time I had roller boots, and I went round the whole shop just one time in my roller boots. Not one time, just once, yeah. Not one time like is it the Fugees with your one time. But that's about poor Jamaican accent. They're not Jamaican. But I went around the whole shop I can still remember doing it in my roller boots. And the next time we went, I just had normal shoes on, normal trainers. And this was probably a few weeks later. Excuse me, get some water. And there was a sign on the door that said, "No roller boots." And so I think of Homer Simpson. See, because of me, now they have a warning. Oh, sorry, my voice is going. But you get the idea anyway. Just the things it takes me back. Desperate people, blah blah blah. F that douche. Bunch of trolls. What are the names of these drama channels? Well, if anybody is reading this, and if you're not shadow banned by MJR, just go on to click on sort by most recent comments, and then scroll all the way down to the bottom and scroll up a little bit, and you can just put comments on here. DVDfeverGames. So reply to Decker Strike and put DVDfeverGames, and you don't need to put a link, because I think if you put a link sometimes it'll just fall into spam. That's why if people put links on my videos, even in comments, I won't see them until I go and check the spam folder, because because I don't want you get actual spammers spamming things, just trying to sell you stuff, and so that's why it's on there. Not one person with good intentions questions your character or credibility. If they're a hobbit, they'd be douchebaggins. That doesn't really work, does it? I stand with MJR. Ugh. FM, your channel is awesome. I love your take on retro gaming. You are the... Oh, God. Blah, blah, blah. This world is going to shit. Well, it certainly is, but for other things. Who gives a frig? Really? Too much time on your hands? I do. This YouTuber is going after my... Excuse me. This is hilarious. This YouTuber is going after my livelihood. I know, you might actually have to go and get a job, Jason. Good God. Posting on YouTube, Twitter, social media. I need to make it right. Well, you can make it right by not throwing false copyright strikes in the first place. If you hadn't done that in the fucking first place, you fucking wanker, I wouldn't be fucking doing this. Oh, God. I'm good off on one now. But it just, if you try to take down my channel. I'm not trying to take down your channel. I'm just trying to point out that you've stolen someone's song, allegedly. People are trying to make something out of nothing. So many chords, blah, 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 blah. You liken me to flat earthers. Well, the earth isn't flat. Maybe your brain is, Andrew. Mexican rock band. So we've gone from Argentinian to Hispanic to Mexican. I don't think they all correlate. You did it first. They can't do anything. Well, not really at all. Oh, dear, he's faked a tick thing there. Get a medal, Jesus. Do you prefer the butt or the putt? I don't get that. Unless he's making a gay reference. I don't know. Haters are just confused admirers because they can't figure out the reason why everyone loves you. Well, there's a cuckolded lunatic. We are on your side. You tell them, bro. Damn, Battle Jesus, who'd you piss off? Well, here we go. I'm commenting. Don't feed the trolls, MJ. Would love to know who these drama YouTubers are. Well, just look up MJR. I think I might put I am a drama YouTuber. Just listen to their song and it sucks. Their song's great. Who are the channels? Any similarities between your theme is not even a coincidence. You're 6 years prior. It was not recorded 6 years prior. It's pretty obvious that he's just making it all up. The band didn't care, but these other people need to mind their own business. Well, how do you know the band doesn't care? They might not have been following him. Why do people have to make social media such a toxic place? Keep doing your thing. Bro, tell us who these drama channels are, and we'll go after them for lying and trying to stir drama. If you look for the band on Twitter, you'll see the channel in their comments. Yeah! History of the song. Let's have a look. Go on. Well, obviously I'm not going to play this. This is obviously his. That's just a song. Unless he talks about, unless he claims, it's from 1999. Yeah, whatever. Listen to the song, you can hear similarities. People like to hate, blah, blah, blah. You have nothing to worry about from a legal standpoint. Oh, I believe you're a good guy. Track is so generic. None taken. Yeah, right, maybe I'll write my own concerto in E major. Yeah, whatever. Somebody's trying to interfere with my MJ and my peace of mind. Give me a call, I will fix it. Oh wow, I'm really scared. I'm quaking in my boots. Who starts drama with someone just collecting video games? Well, he started drama with me trying to take down my channel. I've been seeing these types of videos pop up a lot lately. What happened to the downfall of I love Metal Jesus? That's because these drama channels need content because, we've read that already. Metal Jesus wouldn't do this, it's his song. Well, it's not his song, is it? It's Rata Blanca's song. Metal Jesus is... Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Metal Jesus is literally the most positive human being on YouTube. So sad. I never think about your intro similar to one of their songs. Yeah, whatever. Good investigators. You should sue them. Well, I'd like to see him try. He hadn't. Can he sue someone in another country? I don't know. Um, oh, ruined his life. Yeah, he might have to go and get a job. God, the shit people pull. They sound nothing alike. Actually, I'm not reading them all out, and my voice is going anyway, as you know. So a lot of the people, if I'm skipping past them, it's just because people are just saying the same thing again and again and again. Just scummy, just scummy. How dare they try and come for the goat? I think it's GOAT, which is greatest of all time. That would be in capital letters, and that's a goat. That's just like a goat that feeds on grass on the hillside. There are a lot of them in the TV drama Heidi in the 80s, which was, I think it was it made in the 60s? Yeah, it was on when I was a kid in the 80s. It was on TV all the bloody time. Didn't seem to show anything else. It was either Heidi or Jim Will Fix It. Yeah. Jason, I always feel people like you deserve attention. Well, I'm giving him plenty of attention now, aren't I? So well done. Glad you preserve your original tracks. Oh yeah. Don't know if it's the same individual, but there's a certain channel on YouTube whose only purpose is attacking Metal Jesus. That's literally the only thing this person does, and he does it a lot. Must be pretty disturbing to be on the receiving end of that kind of hate obsession. Oh boy. Excuse me. It's less similar to Metal Jesus riff than Cat Scratch Fever is to Smoke on the Water. Cat Scratch DVD Fever. Skip through. Got a lot of comments on here. Don't Metal Jesus, don't give a F and make more videos to get 1 million subs. Well, he's run out of ideas. That's why he's not got 1 million subscribers. Really pops. If he did have ideas, he could have got 1 million subscribers easily by now. Ooh, more windy pops. Another YouTuber made a story about a similar issue. His name is Eso. Gives a pretty decent rundown of the issues he had with fake copyright strikes and how difficult it is to deal with despite the evidence you have. I'm not going to play the video, but who is Eso? 2.14 million subscribers. I wish I had 2.14 million subscribers. If I had 2.14 million subscribers, I wouldn't have to go out to work. YouTube dramas. So, yeah, I think there's so many comments here. It's just there we go. MGR saying, well, no offense, as I like the intro music, but it's not revolutionary. It's a pretty standard progression. There are probably thousands of cut songs with a similar riff. This is just dumb. Congrats on being able to prove them wrong. You're probably right, which is why it's weird another YouTuber is trying to convince the band on Twitter to issue copyright claims on all my videos. Doesn't seem right. So, I'm not going to go through all the comments. There's so many comments. I think I'll just have a look at the ones where he actually replies to people. Rodrigo Silva, it's not like it's a uniquely, utterly couple of notes or anything. The whole pop industry has been riding on 4 chords for a while now. 100%, which is why it's weird. Other YouTuber would try and convince a band to issue copyright claims against me. I seem to remember you switching it up once. You had a polysynth version or something. If you switch it back to that, they got nothing on you. Yeah, several musicians have asked me to do cover versions of the theme song. I put them into a few videos for flavour. Whatever. You stole the riffs from a 1450s Zimbabwean war chant. Yeah. Report every drama channel covering it. They could have reached out to me via email to get more info, or do a quick Internet Archive Wikipedia search to see the release dates, but chose not to. Well, we've covered that. It's not on the Internet Wayback Archive, and it's not on Wikipedia. So you lie there. And I tried reaching out. We don't use the words reaching out in the UK. But I tried, after you threw false copyright strikes, I did try emailing you about that. You did not reply. You did not reply, Jason Lindsay. And all you did was just wait. You just let when I tried to counter your copyright strikes, you just let the 2 weeks play out, so it expired, and then my video was restored again. You bastard. Putana, blah 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 blah. Yeah, the same thing we've had before. Ooh, mini pops. Keep staying out of drama and politics. I'll keep watching. I'm only interested in video games and music, and taking $50,000 for an RV trip. Make a video exposing them haters clowns. Yeah, make a video about me. No drama for my channel. That's not what I'm about. Well, you've created drama here. Hi, music major here. Blah 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 blah. MGR just says thank you. Must be a slow news day on the channel, on the drama channel side of YouTube. 100%. You got a whole militia behind you, man. No one can mess with you. Is the original song created and recorded by you? You forgot to add that to the story. If yes, you are good. Yep, wrote all the music and played all the instruments. What? Just strum a few notes on his guitar after listening to Rata Blanca. I think he usually replies for a while and then doesn't bother replying to people, so this shouldn't take long. You should sue the band then for stealing from you. Yeah, it's all good. Both our songs are very different from each other. Can you imagine him trying to sue Rata Blanca? That'd be bloody hilarious. People do this sort of shit to try and get noticed. 9 out of 10 it doesn't work for them. Well, I've been noticed, thank you. There are only so many chord progressions, etc, etc. MGR says, very true, there are thousands of blues songs in the key of M or A major. And MGR's heart of this. Lol, what, they're trying to mess with MGR, they clearly don't know him. MGR wouldn't do such a thing, even if his lawyer told him it's okay, do it. He hasn't got a lawyer. He threw his false copyright strike and then never followed it up, so he hasn't got a lawyer. It's not just his character, he respects music and musicians way too much to use anything without permission. Skip. Well played, buddy. I haven't been here for 5 or so years. Good to see you as thorough as you have portrayed in the past with your great videos. There is no apostrophe in videos. Hope the gang is still intact. Big up, Reg, Kin and Kel. It's not, the whole gang's gone. There's only transphobic radical Reggie and the flying blimp that is John Riggs. Kelsey may be back on the channel next week. Reggie will hang in a couple of weeks too. Oh, I'm awfully sorry, Reggie. I didn't realise what you'd done to get the death penalty. Sorry to hear that. Oh well, I'm sure your whole games collection will go on eBay to pay for your funeral. What a shame. Kelsey may be back on the channel next week. Doubt it very much. She's long gone out of this shit. People have so much free time. I know, right? Now I want to hear the song. It's good and funky. Lol, I think I'll add it to a future 45. Don't give this a time of day, buddy. Well, he has done. I wouldn't normally, but the drama YouTuber is trying to convince the band to copyright claim all my videos. Angry face. He's replied to quite a few comments. He's obviously damage controlling here. Another band may sound similar, but nobody has that hair wig. You know it, buddy, he replies. God, I'm not going through all these comments. God, it's still only on 4 days. But I think most of the comments will have come within the first 24 hours. That's why it's all stuck on 4 days at the time of... excuse me. At the time of commenting. Talk amongst yourself. I think he stopped commenting. He stopped commenting on people's things now. So he only. Oh, here we are. Faking dates is as easy as changing the date on your PC and resaving the files. This is XNet Peeves. Okay. Faking dates is as easy as changing the dates on your PC and resaving the files. Just saying. MGR replies, can't do that on a burned CDR. Well, you can. You just change the date on the PC, then burn the CDR. Duh. And there's no evidence, as I've said, that CDR is a CDR from 1999. God, people are so cooked. I understand as a musician, etc., etc. MDR, I appreciate that. So now we're up to 3 days ago. So he's excuse me. He's replying to them less and less because he's obviously given up now. Yeah, all the comments, most of the comments will have come within the first 24 hours. This whole fiasco is very unpunk rock. MGR says this. Looks like you manipulated the... Sir Bucket. I'm surprised you left these comments on. Sir Bucket says, looks like you manipulated the dates on these files. Why would you do that? Absolutely did not. It's a Streisand effect again. Absolutely did not. No, 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 absolutely not. It's an original CDR. You can't change those after the original file allocation table is burned. It's not a CDRW. But you can make a new CDR. Let's start a real drama. Don't use Italian words you can't spell correctly. I know, right? You can see me change your title several times because I had no idea. What's wrong with people? And not that it's true. It shouldn't be the other way around if Metal Jesus made his song way before them. 100%. We released our music on the web and even put out music CD back then. I've showed it several times in my game route tours. But drama channels don't like details like that. Messes with their YouTube clickbait. Now we're on to 2 days ago. Dude, what the F? You walk to the future, listen to their song, travel back to the past, present, etc., etc. Who knew these drama YouTube channels would expose me as a time traveller, huh? Would you like to know next week's Powerball numbers? I hear time travellers are big on TikTok right now. I uninstalled TikTok because I hadn't used it for a long time because I'm an adult. So lame, of all things to worry about at the moment, these guys are crying over this. Drama YouTube channels need stuff like this because their regular gaming videos don't get views. And then we're all done. So that's it. So yeah, so people said this whole thing sort of burnt itself out now. There are a load of comments at first, the first 24 to 48 hours, and then it just quickly burns out. And the most recent one is 20 hours ago at the time of recording this. And I'm recording this at what time is it? Just coming up to 7 o'clock in the evening on Thursday, 9th of February. So, yeah, by the time this goes live, it'll be... I'll put this up for midday UK time, Friday. So it'll say 1 day by that point. We'll just refresh the page. Let's just see... Oh yeah, we've seen that one already. US first. Now it says 22 hours. I didn't. I've not spent 2 hours doing this. It's not gone from 20 hours to 22 hours for that reason. I just had the page set up beforehand. I think something like that. I don't know. I've lost count. Anyways, I'm off for some more water. Please comment below. It'd be great if he's got 735 comments. I want 736 right now. Please like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell for all notifications and cue. Badum tish.